Well, after the last clutch.
Mr. Perfect over there, don't palm me off your fantastic ability to pop wild types out non-stop.
Maybe maybe the roles have reversed.
That's how odds work. 1 year you kill it, the next year not so good. So
yeah.
We shall see. We shall see. I hope this one brings some magic, because it'll be a very boring clutch of 13 wild types. It won't be much action at all.
Well, there might be some mosaic wild types in there. You never know.
Very possible from Steve's weird stuff. There's been some weird stuff out of the line, and no one knows what's going on with it. And it's it's not genetic. It's not something incomplete or recessive. So we're all just hanging around waiting for a mate to see what's happening.
Yeah. Have you produced from these guys before? This is the first time.
Second year breeding. Last year they bred. Hello, Fazy. Fazy's in there.
Faye. Yeah. Whole position.
I did pair them up last year. They had a clutch. It was terrible. They were young, small clutch. I can't remember how many it was. Well under 10. Didn't go all the way. I think about 3 or 4 went full term. And inside the eggs I cut, they're all dead in the egg. None of them actually hatched. So inside the eggs, it looked to me like I could see a marble, but you don't know when you're looking at an undeveloped thing. It could be like a pigment, lack of colour and pattern, and it just hadn't developed. So it looked like to me there were marbles in there. So I'm hoping that means that the T+ posset marble had proved out, but we'll wait and see. It's just a game of, see what comes from what. But 66% posset for each other. That's pretty easy, Randy. Normally, it shouldn't be.
For you, that may as well just be 100%.
They should be good, but there's, we've seen. So I know Faye had a clutch of these.
Just recently.
Absolute beautiful looking animals out of them. So I can only hope that my Antaresia luck, continues.
I hope so. Adrian, Brendan, Wal, Troy, hey guys, how you all doing? Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. Keegan, how you going? Well, there's certainly a cool looking critter. I mean, I remember we had the conversation about the mosaics a long time ago, and I said I don't think it's a genetically reproducible type thing. Yep. And obviously the icing on that cake, was when I actually spoke to Steve, and when he said he did visual to visual and produced none. Yes. So, but there's obviously something what the actual cause of the, what it is, because I think Peter Birch popped out some as well. I don't think that was actually Steve Carruthers' lines. I think it was something he produced on his own, wasn't it, from memory?
One of Steve's, I believe. One of Steve's to one of Birchie's own. So that just proved it's totally not a genetic thing, It's a totally unrelated line that it just popped out from. So it's an odd one, but certainly absolutely stunning visual animals. We'll be happy to have one just as a display sort of snake,
That's what I mean. It's just cool to have some of those weird, wonderful things, even if they can't. It's like years ago, back in I think it was 2012. It might have been. It was around the year I actually reproduced the peppers. I produced an entire clutch of black and white striped jungles, and I still have one here from then. Yep. I've red stripe did everything with them, and they just produced normally. There was some freak weird thing going on that produced an entire clutch, but I still have one in one of the cabinet right directly behind me, the white one with all the snake hooks on it in there. Nice stripy boy, just kept him, It's just, I don't breed with him anymore. He's just a pet, just a very, very cool critter.
I remember when you bred heads from that, or potential heads, thinking it was something recessive, and then paired the heads up and nothing, just more jungles. But that's what you got to do. That's what proving stuff out is properly. We see some bullshit sort of proven out things these days, which, we'll probably should zip our mouth on, but there is some absolute, pretty poor attempts of people saying proven things, so that to do them right definitely needs years and years and years of outcrossing and reproducing from outcross to say that it's 100%. Something. Lots of things look like things, and some things are things, but yourself, and I know myself from many tries. Most things,
one clutch doesn't prove it.
One clutch don't prove shit.
We've had that. Oh, geez, how many times we had this conversation? This is new, proven. Okay, what have you done?
Yeah,
on nothing. I need to prove it. You should know that what I do is, straight up. But you need to back up your claims with evidence. Even going back to the peppers, and I remember when Nick Mutton wanted to contact me about putting them in the book. I said, I don't know, mode of inheritance or anything, and I'm still working on all that.
Early in the first carpet book.
Yeah, the first couple. Yep. I haven't even named the mutation yet because I need to prove that it is. And, went to Facebook to name them. That's the other silver peppers got their name on Facebook. But it was only named to go into the book. There was no other reason because until I'd proven it. But even then, stage one was proving that the trait was reproducible.
Yes, definitely.
Making sure that you've produced it once. Can you reproduce it? Yeah, so you need a minimum of 2 clutches for that as a bare minimum. Yep. And then you need the whole outcrossing, not breeding son back to mum or dad to daughter or sibling to sibling. You need to take it and go to completely unrelated lines and then...
What? Not the dark auntie?
Not the dark. No. Only if it's a ruby red. You opened up a can, pop goes the can of worms. No, but it takes that time and effort to get all that, like that work to back up your claims.
Yeah,
it took me years, but I had photos documented everything of all the pairings I had done, and there was no question. And obviously now, since I've released the mutation hobby, there's peppers all over the place. People are breeding all over the place and getting them. So,
and the gene solid, everything you've mixed it into has come out. Like it's in caramel, it's in xanthic, it's in ghost, and it's in zebras. It's wherever you throw it, it comes out. It's not just it's only gonna pop up when I pair it to this. It's
that's exactly right. So, I may as well got a few hellos. Where are we, Keegan? Adam Sooner Reptile Den. G'day, mate. Colin Ray. Julian Hutchin, that troublemaker's in. Hello.
Captain Julian.
King Julian.
King of Londonderry.
I often call him King Julian when I go there. And
I know, from that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's it.
King Julian.
Yeah. Gary, Mr. Venom stuff with Muzz Williams. Juiced. G'day from the Gong Guys. Cool. There you go. Alan Davis, Katie Gordon, Peter Staton, Junior, Cameron Mega, Elizabeth. Mumsy's in the house. Jan. Hey, Jan.
Hello, Mother.
Jan Smith is always
dedicating her evening to us. Wow.
Yeah.
Good work, Mum.
That's because we're the best entertainment on, TV.
on her Facebook screen right now.
Till she goes, next. Anyway,
Delete.
Well, we've talked a little bit about this, so let me blow you up on the big screen because don't know what's on my face.
No.
And you can switch it over and you can... How many eggs? So how many eggs we got tonight?
Lucky 13.
13
is the magic number. Let me swap that one over, and there we go.
Richard Husband. Oh, geez, I forgot to get back to you, Richard. I will have to do that. Send me a message, mate, so I can look at my phone and remember it. I'm terrible.
Terrible at replying to messages, Whittaker. No way.
I look at it, then we get busy, and then I forget.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that never happens.
No, it never happens. Michael, from Mackay. How you going, mate? Alicia Evans, keen to see what colours you get. Yes, I'm keen too, Alicia. We'll see how he goes.
We'll see what we got. But there is the Lucky 13. We'll see what magic does come from it.
Mate, you should have had it on Black Friday, 13.
Hey, that would have been magic. Who knows what could have come. I'll get rid of this.
Get yourself sorted. So let's hope that we'll see some marbles, some T+, and if that proves out, we might even see some tarbles.
That would be more than enough for me. Just the fact they both prove out. But seeing some weird stuff would be even better. Oh, there was a wild type out. I don't know which egg it was. One might be this one here. Let's try and find that one.
Mickey Blues, howdy from South Australia. How you going? Hope your weather's better than what we got up here at the moment. It's bloody terrible rain. No, not that you complain about the rain, I suppose. It's always good to get some.
Yes, my grass is looking epic after lots of rain.
Yeah. Mitch Hines, what's the bet on this one? Daz, mate, I lose too many bets. I'm scared to do some.
And you just buy me a bottle of Bailey's and galore if there's a mosaic. And if there's not, I'll buy myself one.
Win-win for me, isn't it? All right, nice little Wildie.
Wildie number one.
Off to the Wildie start. Well, at least you knew that one. That was one in the photo, was it?
Yep, that was the one, I'm sure, with heads out this morning. I'll sit him over here. My bench is freezing, so I've got the aircon absolutely cranking on him here.
Yeah, he gets warm.
Yeah, this room sits at about 28 degrees any time of year.
Yeah. Diane Goodwin, she's saying good luck. So Mickey Blues, it's pouring down here. It's been raining on and off all day up here in Sydney as well. So it's all overcast at the moment, actually. Still. Need a sunny weekend. I don't mind if it rains during the week, but it'd be nice to have a bit of sunshine on the weekend when everybody wants to go out and do things.
Yeah, you got like cars and stuff you can go outside and play with and
drive around. You don't drive them in the wet when they're old cars. All right.
Free skids.
The old HG needs all the help it can get, mate. I'll have to put oil on it.
that big six banger.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like.
Is that a caramel?
That is a T plus.
Oh, geez, look out. Tell you, it only takes you 2 eggs to prove it out.
Bang, bang.
Hey?
And I was shitting myself because I saw a wild type earlier. I was like, oh, no. Don't do it to me live. Those eggs are very small. They're for ants, they're probably normal. I'm just used to carpet eggs, so I hate ant eggs. They're so small and I roll them around everywhere.
They are tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. You know, actually, you tend to see the T plus children. You tend to see less and less patterned around now.
Yes. Yeah, that's becoming like a rare thing to have normal job. He's very red on his head. I haven't hatched a lot of T pluses, so I don't know if that's normal. See how the top of his head's quite red?
Yeah, you get it. Very cool.
That's how they roll.
I like the nice light coloured blotches in them. They're cool. Anthony Daniel, g'day, mate. Leah Bennett says those eggs look so small in your hand, Brent. It's not just the eggs that look small in his hand.
Shush, Darren.
What? Shush. So does a pen.
I've got big hands, all right.
Well, that looks caramel as well. Is that one?
It certainly does.
He certainly dried up in there.
That one's ready. Yeah, that egg was fairly heavily absorbed.
Oh, he's kicking along.
He's all right. He's a goer. Sort of dried up, a bit goopy on top. I think it's been ready for a day or so. But T plus, all we need now is a marble. It'll be right.
Very cool.
And there's his head.
That's what's good about seeing these double head clutches sort of thing getting cut, because you never know what you're going to get. For me, it's like wild types, and then just like 2 marble/tarbles. For you, it's like a mixed bag.
You never know what you're going to get. It's a box of chocolates.
Richard Date, evening boys, best of luck. We're in for a downpouring dubbo tonight. That's probably a good thing for you guys out there, I guess, getting some rain out in the country. Be good for all the farmers and all that sort of stuff. So as long as it's not too much and floods everything. Faye says, lovely T plus.
Oh, come on. This one looks white.
Oh, look out.
Marble-ish.
Anthony and Daniel, they look like quail eggs. Yeah, they sure do. His little head.
Show me yourself.
Alicia Evans. Always forgot how small hatchies are. They're so teeny. Yeah, they are. They're so tiny. You forget after, I guess, 12 months. You know?
Yes. After you feed them all year, you don't really notice how much they're growing, and then you find a baby one. There's his head. Show yourself.
Leah, how many in this clutch? There was 13 in this clutch.
Oops. Sorry, mate. There's his head anyway. Try not to annoy him too much, but that's definitely a marble. So we've got the magic.
Yep.
We've got all the genes we need now. I don't know.
Colouring around the eyes. So cool, aren't they? Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure on how you can pick a difference between marbles and tarbles.
No, I'm no end freak, but a lot of them talk about red pupils and stuff. I can't see bloody half of these things as it is, so I'm definitely not going to see a pupil colour. So,
yeah, I can see it in one. The first year I hatched that whole heap of them, there's one that's definitely a tarble. Now that it's, a couple of feet long and eating up mice, it's like,
yeah,
you can notice a great difference in them. So.
Yeah,
very cool.
As an adult, much lighter than a normal marble.
Yeah, it has more of a, I guess, peachy / orangey colour to it compared to the other marbles that I hatched.
Yep. That's a big sack on that one.
Yeah. Katie Gordon, you notice how small when you go to pop them or assist feed them. Yeah, yes. You got that right. Oh. Wait till you got to wear glasses and you can't see. Trying to pop some Blomax the other night. They hatched out. Luckily, they were all popped quite visibly. The hemipines poked out, a couple of Larials, so it was easy to sex them, but some aren't. It's very cool.
I hate sexing them. But, they do pop quite easily, though. It's just they're so small and they feel so fragile. It's carpets you can sort of be a bit abusive with.
Yeah.
Certainly feeding them. I know the Antaresia do not like my abusive carpet style feeding at times.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to smash them in the head with food source, and they're like, I don't like that. Off they go, where carpets are like, if you want to fight, I'll eat you, and off they go.
Yeah. John Chandler, love the work, guys. Hey, John, how you going, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Mitch D, hey, Mitch, how you going, buddy? Yo. Faye, ooh, wow. Another one. Look, he's on the white one.
On a streak now.
Jeez. Here I was trying to throw all the wild types in your direction.
Thank you, Darren, for keeping your wild types over there. Maybe this will be the season for us both. Maybe I've just shared it with you, and we'll both get a good run.
Yeah.
He's alive and well. There's a good one.
Very nice. They change so much, the marbles, don't they? From, when you look at them like that to when they're fully grown.
Insane. Some develop lots of pattern, really dark, and just the base colours. We've seen a lot out there. The white marbles, orange marbles, peachy pinky. There's just such variation in the colour and in how much pattern they develop over time.
Yeah.
Pretty cool morph, really.
Food source. Richard Husband, good on so far. Bloody hell. Yep, that's right. That's Brent's luck, Richard. That's how he rolls.
Big God's love him.
He should take bets on whether he can actually get a wild type.
There's one. Come on, mate. I can't believe the first one out is a wild type, and then a T plus.
Yeah, and then more T plus by the look of it.
So yes, T plus now. Nice, big, thick, fat one too.
Nice and chunky, mate.
Certainly can't see any weird patternings on anything, but we've got the genes there. I guess I know when Faye had hers out, it was sort of before they were out of the egg, and you got to sort of have a pretty good look around before you can pick it. It's almost hard to detect when they're freshly hatched.
Yeah. Very cool.
I haven't seen Steve's when they came out of the egg, but they're certainly insane impressive after shedding a feed.
Yeah, some are obviously quite obvious, and then you obviously have some that have far less sort of obvious markings. I think one Faye had only had a couple of black blotches or something or other on it. I think from maybe it was just a photo. Notorious Reptiles. Hey boys, best of luck. Thanks, mate.
And certainly, there's some with black blotches, but there's almost some that look like they're blending, marble pattern color in with T+ color, and they're a bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah. Definitely. Craig Montgomery, awesome. Tommy Gard, evening, guys. How are you, mate? Carl Smith, evening, guys. Children's stimmies are so tiny. Yep. Having bred Antaresia for 20 years sort of thing, and seeing Pathensis, a few people said, "Oh, have you ever had Pathensis?" And I'm like, I struggle with my big muppet hands with normal Antaresia. Like, there's one thing I've kind of wanted to have Pathensis in the past, but like I just think they're so tiny. Faye's had them, and she's a little quite gentle and got little tiny hands that can handle them. Even she struggles. So I'm like, I'll keep my big fat sausage fingers away. I think. Oh, look you up! My daughter's in the house. Hello, princess. Wow.
Sienna.
She must have seen me and just gone, wow.
Yeah,
another caramel. Bloody hell, mate.
Came to see some morphs, mate. She doesn't see any at your house.
That's good. If they cleaned them, they'd see plenty.
Not much of a dig there.
Yeah. Donna Bennett. Hey, Brent and Darren. How are you, Donna? Brent. Sienna says, hey, Brent.
Hey, Dad. I'm not your dad. Oh, hi. Yeah, next comment. Yeah.
I can't believe you still only have one wild type. What egg number is this one cutting?
There's 4 T+, 3 marbles, 1 wild type.
Wow.
So 8 out, 1 wildie. We're going good.
I reckon.
I think you just put the kiss of death on me, though, because this looks dark. There he is.
Oh, there we go, Waldie. Yay.
Finally. Yay. He needs a mate. Can't have one sitting up there by himself.
That's a Daz special.
A wild Whittaker.
Yeah.
There he is. Hello, buddy.
Faye says the odds are in your favour. No, that's just how Brent rolls, Faye.
Yeah, I'm in front for a decade, so I'm going well.
Yeah, I reckon.
Maybe the next decade won't be so good. That's how it'll happen. You don't know. Any egg can be magic.
That's it. We need to get one of those little white ones with some little patches on it, mate. That's what you need. Little mosaic-y looking ones.
That would be great. I wasn't holding extreme high hopes for those random things, but
yeah,
that would be epic. Oh, here come the wildies.
Oh, look out.
2 wildies in a row. We've broken it.
Katie Gordon's having a crack at you, mate. Not good enough to get a caramel granite, but ooh, snap.
Hey, I let other people share in these great projects.
So we can't win everything, mate. That's for sure.
No, I sold some animals and other people made them. I'm happy for them. So
yeah.
A couple of people have got them now. Yes, I was disappointed to say the least in my poor performance last year. But there's been a couple of things like that, and we won't talk about pepper granites because there's a couple of things that have eluded me over seasons. Other things I have aced exceptionally well. So
I dug you out of that hole, mate. It's all good. Oh, look out, another one.
Didn't ask for your input. White one, mate. White one.
Nice. Steve Johnson, Daz, you need to start drinking green cordial to change the odds in your phone. Mate, I have been. I've been having at least 1 or 2 green cordials every day at work.
It's changed your life, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Maybe that's the key to it. Maybe Stephen's onto something there. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Brett Moy, good to see you carpet fellas coming over to Ants. Yes.
A couple of them Ant boys get a bit emotional about us carpet boys playing in their paddock, but I'll get over it.
Where's Marty Bahaja? He normally has the wings, tells us to keep in our own lane, doesn't he?
Yeah, stay in your own lane. He hasn't seen me drive.
That's every lane's your lane.
Doesn't matter which direction either. It's all road to me.
Yeah, that looks really white. That one. Is that that's wider than the other ones, or just same?
I think so. No, I think your observation is correct, or it's just a really light section of the body on that one. But to me, definitely looks light. I can't find a head.
New morph headless.
Headless snake. I'll try not to annoy this too much. It's alive, so I should just leave it alone.
But Brett, boy, every keeper has some Morelia. Yes, you have to have some Morelia. What do they say? Like real men keep Morelia or something? I think. Nah, yes. They're all good. Doesn't matter. I actually think it's good. Like, ants were kind of, you could almost say, left behind carpets for a while, but now that there's so much starting to pop up with the ants, like Colin Ray's line T+, Dave Evans line T+ in the stimmies, and what's the other one that Colin Ray's now working on? I forget what he called it. Another line.
Pastel
one he's working on as well. Yeah, there's some cool stuff. I know Birchie's been working with Xanthics and has snows and stuff. So like there's some very cool things coming along in ants, which is great to see. That if people want an albino, they can have a big one or a small one or a giant one, depending on what type of albino you want. Like there's just so much variety, which is great.
It's good for the hobby,
definitely
more things that are out there getting made. It attracts more market, keeps people interested. When we've seen it, in years past where there's not really much happening for a year or two, it almost feels boring. There's nothing new and exciting. Everyone's looking forward to seeing more of, and it's not always who's breeding what themselves. It's quite often about seeing, what someone else is going to pop out in their collection.
Yeah. God, another white one. Yes, that one's doesn't look as I don't know if it's just a camera. That one doesn't look as white as the last one you just did.
No, that other one, if you had to guess by colour and say, Tarbal, more Tarbal looking, definitely lighter. So that's the lightest one out of the bunch. I abused it a lot, couldn't see its head, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Head colour.
I love marbles. They're just such a cool looking critter and so much variation in them. Some of those ones that have the high white ones and ones with the white patches on them and all that sort of stuff, and striped ones. There's some very cool ones around. Brett Moyes had a bit of luck. He's got a few. He's done well this season. He's got some few crackers hashed out from up there.
Leave it alone. It's not a carpet. You can't abuse it.
Yeah. Dingle Stolen Angel, got to have variety for me to buy, right, Brent?
Yes, Denny's always lurking around Macca's, picking up snakes. I see her, even when I'm not selling her a snake, just loitering at Macca's, getting snakes off people.
There you go. Mitch D, real men keep both. That's it, mate. Got to keep it everything.
Last egg. What are we going to have, Daz?
Last egg. Yeah, let's go wild type. I'm going to do it. No, you've had enough. You need a wildie in there.
three wild types. So I'm starting to feel sick. Oh, it's a white one.
Oh, jeez. Smash this clutch out of the park, that's for sure. The fact that, they'll POS hets, obviously now 100% hets.
Yes, both. Getting both to proves pretty hard work too. When you're talking 66 POS for each other, it's not easy. No, Faye, you are correct. That is definitely not a wilding. Show yourself.
So Alicia Evans pastels will look amazing. Yeah, they would. They do. So I don't want to pull my head out.
And I didn't like it much. He's alive because he pulled it back in, so if he wants to be shy, that's fine.
Too shy. Yeah.
Hard to see what
clutch.
Goop and gunks on them. Doesn't look like there's anything with weird colour markings on it, but we'll see when they come out in a couple of days, when they come shooting out of their eggs at speed as they like to.
Yeah. Well, you clean up there. Bring your face back when you're ready. Yep.
Wait, we've got a rollover.
A rolly.
6 marbles, 4 T plus, 3 wildies.
Wow. 6 marble tables, depending on what they are.
Yeah. Well, you can help me with that when they're out. Tell me the magic. I'll just throw these into this tub because it's goddamn freezing here. I've got the room down to 24, which is a miracle.
I think my room's still 29. I suppose I haven't broken out in the sweat. Carl Smith, lightest and probably most expensive, if not held back. Yeah. Anthony Daniel, the wild type is missing its pattern.
Yes, well, we did all right. We're very happy with that. I'd hoped, from what I saw last year, it was just a hope, because you just don't know until you get one out that's happy, healthy, and alive that what you're looking at is the real deal.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. No, wild tie. Adam's family reptile den. Amazing odds. Well done. Congratulations, Brent. Matt Moffat, cracking clutch. Faye, woohoo. Congratulations, Brent. Brett Moy, marbles get weird as they age. Pink worms from egg. Yeah. Peter Staton, congrats, mate. So, yeah, I like marbles. They're cool. Watching mine change is pretty crazy, and they all look different. Samuel Dittmar, hey, mate. Evening, fellas, a bit late, but I'm here. Looks like good odds, Brent. Yes, Brent always managed to crack the odds. He just got 6 marbles / tarbles, 4 T plus, and 3 wild types out of a marble and a T plus that were possible het for each other. So not only has he proved them both out and got the luck there, he's had a smashing clutch to go with it. He's lucky. I'll just leave him on the screen. I might just remove myself completely from the picture.
Just take yourself out of the room, mate. No one wants to.
I'll just hide myself. I'll just hide myself down here in the corner in shame.
Show yourself.
Yeah. Show yourself.
Well, that was cool.
Singing from Frozen, are you?
Oh, there's Goop.
Goop. Big Goop.
Well, that was everything I'd hoped for, except for weird ones, but definitely excellent for the genetic side of it. That's what we hope for. Stuff proving out, which is very nice. I don't think I've got much else to prove out this year, really. It's going to be a year of proven 100% things, I think.
Well, you definitely have a small season. Oh, no,
yeah.
You had a couple of
big
boy clutches.
Yeah, triple head stuff, but there's a zebra that's het exanthic poss het albino, I think. We've got the other one of those to prove out this year.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
We'll see what comes of that.
Cool. Yeah, I'd have to have a sticky in the incubator to see what else I got. So the albino pepper clutch, obviously, for those who didn't, go and check out my Morelia by Design page and have a look at the one that just launched itself out every day. I normally come home from work and check out the eggs that are getting due to hatch and have a look. Nothing. Come home one day and my wife goes, "Oh, there's one out already." I'm like, "What?" So, because normally, as you would have seen in Brent's clutch and every other one we do, there's normally you get 1 or 2 eggs slit or 3 or 4 eggs slit, maybe a head poke out here or there or whatever.
Yeah, rare ones fully out before the others.
Yeah, and I've gone, oh, so I opened it up, opened the tub up and gone, oh, well, that's cool. And then kind of like, what's this blood from? And then obviously, because the snake actually sat there quite neatly, and I'm like, oh, it's dead. What's going on here? And obviously when it's come out of the egg, it's whether it's torn, cut, the umbilicus got caught, and maybe as it's come out slowly, it's gotten caught and panicked and it's, thrashed around to get out, but obviously left a trail of blood around the eggs and on the egg tray and gone up and died, sadly. But yeah, so the rest of those have hatched out. It wasn't a great clutch, as I think I mentioned before, but there's a another albino pepper that won't make it. It was very, very
a bit weak.
Very weak, half the size of everything else. Very, very tiny. Wasn't a great egg. But 2 albino peppers. They're in the incubator. I was almost going to bring them out, but then I was running out of time, so I just left them. I'll put up some photos.
Soft.
Yeah, I know. A couple of really nice, ready albinos.
Be nice if we could see them. Anyway,
it's not about me. It's not about me tonight, Brent. It was about you and your eggs, and I'm just sharing a story.
Yeah, don't show me the clutch I've been nagging you about for weeks. Hurry up! I want to see. Yeah, I know you're going to smash the odds on it's going to be good. Here's Darren. No, there won't be any albino peppers. No.
Well, that's my luck. That's how it rolls. There were 4.
One dies. That's it. Clutch is in the bin.
It wasn't. Well, that's where I thought it was going to go. Like I pipped all the eggs just because I didn't want to see the same thing happen, and they were very, very wet. But the others have come out. There's just a normal pepper in there, and
some of the red albinos, the really nice orangey reddies.
Yeah, 2 of them. So they should be nice once they've had a few feeds and get some sheds in them. So I just hope the other 2 albino peppers that come out look quite decent and solid. The little tiny ones, almost like what you see in leucistics, they get all the concave in the belly where it's collapsing underneath. Yeah,
lack of lung tissue.
Yeah, so I'd say it's tiny. It'd be like smaller than an ant. It's almost like even smaller than a twin, I would guess. It's like a third the size of everything else. It's very, very, very tiny, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Well, it would have been great to be able to have cut it live, but it was just all over the place. It was, it just wasn't a normal clutch. Just how
so hard with those little ones too. Because they're so thick, not much body condition. They do anything wrong and don't eat well, they're doomed from the start. It's so hard to get those things going strong.
Yeah, definitely. So where do we get to? Gary Venom stuff. What's he say? Nice result. Wait till first shed, see retable. Yep, absolutely. Hopefully,
someone can tell me what I've got when they're all shed. That'd be great.
Yeah, luck is what you have.
Besides ass and class.
Carl Smith. Hey Brent, I have a 7.5 foot reduced pattern bredli that you could borrow if you wanted breeding since he was a holdback.
What are you feeding that thing? Holy shit! 7.5 foot. Does he eat cats, dogs?
Well,
size unit.
There's probably no feral cats in the area anymore.
I hope he calmed down a bit for you, Carl. I know he was a bit of a shit. You said when he was growing up. Hopefully, you chilled in his age. Well
fed probably settled down.
Yes, that often is some of the issue. They like food.
Michael, great day when you crack those odds. Mate. Very happy for you, mate. There you go.
It was a good one. I was scared, very scared.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, the day you get some possets and cut them and don't prove them out, I'll probably fall off my chair and, die in a fetal position.
We'll see.
Yeah, Crystal, you got amazing egg cutting.
Don't make me run my famous line on you.
Yeah, get it out, Brent. He's probably mine are hiding. I can't. No, I have to set up my phone. Everything will be too hard.
Oh, you didn't set up right.
Just what it's like.
It is.
Oh God, the pressure is just building, isn't it?
Darren, go and get them. Darren, go and get them.
Oh.
Well, go and
hang on.
Go and get them under pressure, and I will go back to this camera and I'll find a snake to look at while you disappear.
Yeah, go. Hang on. Luckily, I can probably get Ness to bring in.
Oh yeah, call in a slave.
Yeah.
Please bring me.
Sorry, everyone.
Cam falling. Let me talking about that.
Put a snake there, and I'll blow you up on the screen. There we go.
A tiny little albino / sunglow pepper we were talking about that I finally got to eat.
Yes.
when you're talking about small ones, this is a year old, and that's in a hatchie tub. Like, it is still
wow, look at that.
Absolute tiny. But
that
again,
is
on
sexy,
the weekend,
man. Look at that.
Humped out 2, it's only fuzzy mice, but back down 2 in a row once more.
Nice. I find they can be pains in the butt to get started, but once they fire up, they're great. Oh, look here, I've got incoming. Right. Hang on, let me just slide to the side and slide.
Come on, Cameron, there, show yourself.
Right. This is hiding. Let me have a look.
I'll show you one more. One more. Someone else asked about this snake today. Yeah, that shit.
Oh, that is sexy.
That is some weird shit.
That is obviously has xanthic in it, I'd say.
It's ghost. It's xanthic. It's got either some snow or moon in it. I'm not sure. It's that weird one that's got all the white patches and a black nose. I'm not sure what's going on with the black nose.
Yeah. Coloured nose, mate. You can't say things like that these days.
Sorry, Black Friday nose.
That's a good looking snake. All right, so I reckon
it's actually in shed, believe it or not. It actually looks like poo. So not the best night to bring it out, but
yeah.
Something weird.
So what were the parents of that, Brent?
Snow by caramel double het xanthic albino. So there was snows and moons. That's the albinos, xanthics. It's just this one just got patches of all sorts of shit all over it though. It's quite odd. Like the white is really white. It's just so in shed at the moment because those white bits that look like smeared poo.
Yep.
They're actually like fully white scales.
Wow. So
and then there's like
you can get the liquid paper out.
Yeah, it's what it looks like. Half the time when I pull it out, I think, well, it just looks like it's smeared itself in poop. But no, it's how it rolls. Shove that one in. All right, you got your stuff ready?
No.
No.
I'm waiting on it.
Let me find something else.
Yeah.
Here's what I prepared earlier. This is Katie Gordon. You still there, Katie? This is what Katie was asking about from that.
Wow.
Freaky albino freaky zebra.
Look at the yellow.
Sort of I was worried these were going to be sun glows and they were going to lose the pattern. Like they seemed to me like they were blending a lot. But that actually looks good under the camera, funny enough.
Looks really nice.
Beautiful colour. I just wanted the pattern to stay really strong so you can see those really fine little ocelots. Cool snake. Can't wait to see it big. I really wondered whether the albino versions of these would ever work. They've been adding more Darwin blood into this jungle coastal mix that makes these freaky zebra things.
Yep. So
I was more than happy that one kind of worked. By accident. That was one of my I don't know why I've got this snake moments. Then we worked it out later on. There you go, Katie. There's the other one. That's the ghost freaky zebra jaguar version. Hey, buddy.
That's a sexy looking critter, that right there, isn't it?
That's that one that had those fully crazy oceloty lines all down it.
Yeah.
Cracking animal. Eats like an absolute machine.
You can see the difference in that. Oh, yes. Wow.
Yeah. That's only Katie asked me about them this morning. That was good timing. Hey, excuse me. Get you home. I'm not your food.
I am working here.
What more in shed? Oh, shed. Why is everything in shed? Feed them. They keep on shedding. Hey there, buddy. That's the Xanthic Freaky Zebra version. Sit still.
They look good, don't they?
Insane. I nearly sold this snake. I can't believe it. When they were little, it just didn't really look that good. And this one's actually going in the shed now too. You can see all the pink belly on it. So definitely ready for. Oops, hang on, mate. With this thing fresh shed, I just like it blows my mind when it's in fresh skin. So all the belly's gone pink now, so it's about to go back in for another round. But yeah, I dead set near had like pulled the trigger to sell this thing, and I'm so glad I kept it.
Should have given it to me.
No way.
No way.
It has the silver sticker now. It ain't coming.
Once it's sticking, it's all over.
It's done. It's done. Yeah, go back to your camera when you're ready, dude.
Yep. You'll have to. I lost where we were at the chat. So
yeah, I'll sort that out. Back in. And done.
Why is that not showing? Oh, need to move that out of the thing. That's where we were. Right, so let me work out. There it is. Get rid of that. I must have clicked on that by accident. What is?
Have you worked out technology yet, Darren? What are you doing? There's so much clicking the mouse over there.
Yeah, it's not allowing me to drag like that for whatever reason. I do not know. I should be able to drag the screen. It's not allowing me to. Well, let's just take that out. Let's just go back to this one. So it allows me to swap it there.
Crystal Lee, g'day. So thankful for the freaky Zeb you sold me. Still over the moon. You were one of the lucky ones. I didn't sell many. I have caramel ones, Xanthic ones, ghost ones, albino ones. I like them. I want them in every colour. Beautiful snakes. Absolute stunning.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to. Yeah, you can work out the chat because I kind of missed a few comments there as I was fiddling around trying to do this stuff. So,
don't know. They're all out then.
Yeah, so you can see.
Look at that tiny one.
That's the one. That's the one I was saying. So this is a guy that's not going to survive, unfortunately. When we flip him over, we can see he's still kind of.
Umbilicus didn't detach well either.
Yeah, you can see how he's kind of. He doesn't want to go upside down. Come on, buddy. Oh no, it's not good. How he's kind of caved in there.
Yes. Yep. That's a fair way down too. You see that with the
see right the way.
Yeah,
that's see that line.
Yeah, that's almost right down to the umbilicus, isn't it? Because you see that from sort of the neck down to the heart in the Lucy's, but that's very extended, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't have much. You can see he's not even got the energy to write himself or herself. So you can actually see some quite dark coloration in there as well.
Yeah,
which isn't a good sign.
No, so, that's pretty quite sad for that one.
Unfortunately, so
there was another albino pepper though.
Yeah, it's a little. Well, this is one of those cakes. Now, if you look at that, I don't know, is this like better or worse? There we go. That's probably a bit better.
That's better. Yeah.
Now, what did you call that?
Maybe wildy. What's the eyes? They're dark eyes though, isn't
well, that's exactly one of the points I have been making this entire time.
Yeah. I would
Black
say
eyes
based on pattern, but
Yep.
black eyes.
Well, that's what pepper gene is, isn't it? It's the pattern. It's not the eyes.
Yes.
And when you look at that, that has a wild type pattern. Yep.
Yep.
So, it's one of these things that as I keep trying to tell people, it's black eyes doesn't make it that. It's the pattern. But, when you look at the difference.
Yeah. Much more reduced. Huge difference in there.
Yep.
Even the head pattern.
And it's, it's, I've black eyes in all sorts of stuff here as well. So, it's one of those things. It's a matter of holding these wild type looking ones back and actually breeding from them again, and seeing if they actually produce, whether they are or not. But
that pepper's a fatty too, isn't it? Look at it. That's chunky.
So a big chunky gob in there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's one that's for a pepper. Even that's even quite reduced. It's that's going to be a perler.
A perler. That's it. That's how they are. We got another little. So we got the two little nice
yelps.
Nice little red ones. They'll be quite nice when they get a bit of size and shed. Not on them.
No caramel in this clutch.
Nope, no caramel.
Just elves.
Yep. Just elves. It's another little.
They look a little dry, or did you just put them on dry paper?
Mate, they've just literally came out of the egg. I only just came home this afternoon and put them on some dry paper. So if they got a water bowl here, they'll have a bit of a.
They'll drag it around.
Yeah, it was a bit wet. Probably need to moisten a bit more. There's always one that just doesn't want to stay down there.
Nah, he's free now. He's out of there.
So we got this little guy. He's got very light coloured red eyes. What is it?
Very pale.
Yeah, you can kind of see his red eyes there.
Yeah,
but
you'll see the solid eye.
Yeah, you can see a bit of pattern until they shed and everything. You see he's got a slightly weird pattern. If you look on the back around the side here, you can kind of see some of the pattern. It's a bit hard to tell. Normally they're a bit wet, but as I said, I came home and drew in some paper.
That egg skin's always thick as shit too. It hides a lot.
Yep. This is the other one. Stay there, little fella.
Oh, look at them all, Darren. Albino peppers everywhere, you dickhead. You owe me a bottle of Bailey's just on that clutch. I would smash you for that.
You'd do anything for a bottle of Bailey's and Kahlua.
You'd know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That looks like it's got a really nice pattern.
Yeah.
You see halfway down the sides with those horizontal lines.
I don't know if you can pick up the stripe come on the back here.
Yeah. Looks like it right up further up the body too, like down the side. That's absolutely stunner. That's going to be a really nice pattern animal.
Yep. Try.
I have to pull them back out when they shed, so I can pick which ones I want.
Yeah, of course. No way. Yeah. Just
those
like
eyes.
Like freaky ghost granite Zeb, whatever it was you pulled out before.
Yeah, I'll make you one this year.
Yeah. But there you go. So you can see the difference in the size. This little guy over here that I was saying, he's like half the size of these other ones.
Yeah.
Poor little thing.
Doesn't look good, the poor thing, but there's really not much you can do with it. It's just got to find strength itself and try and get going.
Just let the paper towel down a little bit more.
They've all been blessed now with some holy water.
Yep.
Go forth and shed.
This one went and hid over here. There we go.
Well, hopefully that little one pulls a miracle out of its butt and comes to life. But yeah, there's
It's very weak. I'd be surprised if it lasts a day or so. But it's got to get through a shed, doesn't it? Really. So
which is a lot of effort, when it's fresh out of the egg. That's a high stress, a lot of work for them when they're fresh.
Yeah.
Other one's nice and strong. It's getting around.
Yeah. So quite happy with even just the albino MDs. I've probably got way too many of those, but I just like them, the albino MDs. I've probably got like, I don't know, 15 or 16 or something like that. Each one hatches out. I'm like, oh, they look cool. I'll just hold on and see how they go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
That's nice.
Well,
Keep them on.
Yeah, I know I should sell some on, but he screws me on that one.
Looking good, mate. Looking good. Yeah. Well, not a huge clutch, and certainly some ups and downs, but looks like there's 3 bloody good looking peppers in there, so that's always a win.
Yep, can't complain, that's for sure. So, as much as I complain all the time.
Yeah, no.
But what would you do if you complain all the time? That's right.
Never heard it. Actually, you shouldn't be complaining. Denny stole an angel. No more giving snakes to Darren. Still cut about that granite. Denny wants her granite Mac back that I gave you last week, dickhead.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You know when I said to you I think I had 2 males?
No recollection.
I bought you a male?
Yeah.
Well, you got the male, and when I get home, the one that's left is a female. Of course, Denny needed the male that was at your house. So just a love job, send it Daz for free, and then, could have sold that the next day. Consider yourself lucky that you got that animal that week, because you know what would have happened the week after? Denny would have owned that snake, and Darren would have got nothing.
Yeah, you have my pride and joy, so.
I do. She is magnificent.
Yes. All right, so how do we go through questions? Did you go through everything, Brent? I'm not sure.
You have a look. I think most of it was covered. Brent gets 0 from Darren this year. Yeah, I already took some off him this year.
Yeah.
I took back what was half mine, really, I suppose. All those 6 I took from you the other day, all 8 and all 8 again.
Oh, really?
3 took rat, 3 took mice. Going well.
Ah, nice. Nice.
Very good.
What size mice did you feed them?
The huge ones. Because I only fed holdbacks and stuff last weekend, so it was big food only. So I thought, well, let's see how good you are. And they all ate adult mice. So, yeah, they fit, sort of.
Yes. It's going to be on, isn't it?
Oh yeah, none of us are breeding them next year, but the year after we shall see.
It'll be on. Yes, they will be very, very cool. So let's hope there's plenty of visual stuff from those clutches. Did you tell people what we're talking about, or no?
No, secrets.
No more giving snakes to Darren Brennan. He has to, because then he always comes to me, and it's always an exchange rate.
Yeah, that's always I take from Daz, and then Daz takes from me. It goes around in nice circles. What else did I give you the other day?
Moonglow.
Oh yeah, why one? Yeah, because you can't breed them for shit.
No. Yeah, well, I can breed the clutches. I just can't get the white ones.
Exactly, you can't breed them for shit.
We've had the same amount of clutches
for the same amount of years.
Same time. Is it 5 clutches?
I think it's 5 years. It'd be 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, in a row.
My original one's grown up, and I've used him the last 2 seasons. So
I have
5 years actually.
I have Sunglows. I have Ghosts. I have everything but a Snow and a Moonglow.
Xanthics, yes. Yep. No. What you got one once, didn't you? And it just didn't
go.
It
it hatched and had absorbed everything, the entire contents of the egg, if you remember, and had a hole that was as big as my pinky finger in the navel, so to speak. And it died despite trying to perform some sort of miracle and surgery. It just wasn't going to happen. So sadly, it died. So it's the only one I've ever produced out of 4 or 5 clutches,
at least.
So it got that bad that Brent felt sorry for me and gave me one of his because he has more than he can pick at.
So many. I sold a few, and then I thought, shit, Daz doesn't have one. I really got to give one to Daz. He's gonna be hating me. So
yeah. I think you got 2 or 3, I think, in the very first clutch you had, wasn't it?
The first year, I think I got 1 or 2, and of course the one was a boy, so that made my life much easier once he grew up because he goes straight into duty. He was ready to roll. So I've got boys and girls, and I've got ones I don't know what they are. There's one up there now. I'm growing up to see if it's going to be white or yellow. I don't know. These things, you can't pick them, at 9 to 12 months. Ones that I'm sure, like that original one, I was pretty sure was a moon. And later on, it started to get more yellow. I thought, no, it's just a snow. But now it's bred with other stuff. Now I'm not sure again. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's what I call it, a shit glow, because it's made some stuff that's shitty if it's a ghost, and better than an exanthic. I don't know, but I think I paired it to something that'll prove it this year. One of those zebra things we should know from, whether there's caramel stuff in that, because it's just a wild type freaky zebra or cross double het stuff. So we'll work it out eventually. But yeah, they're hard to pick. You see people posting and selling animals as moon glows when they're this big.
You can't tell. Well, it's the thing. It's just the biggest thing with the caramel gene, isn't it? I have stuff here that you would swear are super caramels that I know are only single copies of the gene. So they just you can get, and I think Jared Sharp had one that was quite dark at one point that actually proved out said to be a super. So if
he had a ghost, that ghost he had, which proven super ghost, like to look at, like melanistic.
That's right. Yeah,
it was dark. Forget about the dark auntie. This was the dark Sabbath,
the Black Sabbath. Yeah, but that's it. Like if you can't tell when the gene's on its own, like in terms of a color, a caramel, whether it be a caramel zebra or a caramel jag or whatever, how are you going to pick it when you've got exanthic and albinism in there as well, which is stripping out more color? You can't tell the difference, and any guess of if it's a full moon or a super moon, whatever you want to call them. Some people call them. You need to go.
He's Marty Bahaja. Hey,
boys. Bahaja. Well, for he's a bit late.
Late no.
Yep. And
amen to Marty.
I think he got caught in all the traffic because everybody was jumping in his lane.
That was funny. Amen to that.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Yeah, that's it. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm not sure. I missed all the questions. I was doing well, so well.
Are we gonna need Marty's help to tell us everything? We go back and watch the replay, Marty, and then message me what I've got, please, because I don't know what the hell all those things were, but they were cool.
Joe Forza, Big Joe's in the house. Hey, mate, how you going?
Big Joe, how are you, mate?
Yes. So, but I don't know if there was any questions I missed there. Brent, we are pretty good.
I think so. You have a quick look.
Glory,
Big Joe selling a couple of green trees too, if anyone's looking for green trees.
Wow.
Big Joe has some greenies. Never hard to sell.
No, definitely
Gary Langley. Sorry I was late. Oh, no shit, Gary. Eh? Late? I was about to go to bed.
I bet he doesn't have a late note either.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, they're sold.
They're sold.
Don't message Joe. They're sold. Sorry if your inbox is about to get smashed. I want greens.
Yeah, Samuel, what's left in incubators? Oh, no, go away. What happened there? Get off that. That one here. There we go. So what are you got coming up, Brent? I have to have a look.
I got a man's clutch coming because we've done the girls' clutches. So,
snap!
The man's triple het clutch is the next to go for me. It's actually clutch number 1, but being Ant's clutch number 2, they cut in front, being a shorter incubation time. Mine always go like 45 days. Ants they want to get going, but the first of the triple het granite exanthic albino clutches, of which there is 6 from my beautiful group of girls that went 6 from 6. That one is due, I think it was late on the 7th, so due on the 7th of December if it goes 60, but I would say that I accidentally put it on the top shelf so it cooks fast. So I'd imagine that
accidentally on purpose.
we may see that one next week early.
Incubator's cooking at 53 degrees just to speed things up. Yeah.
Yes. It's,
so So when's that
I open it every day, and they're sunken in well already. So, and they're making that, when you get to that final stages, there's bulk gas exchange and making a heap of humidity every morning and night. I'm pretty much wiping them down. Like, it's happening. They're on bubble. They're about to boil. So,
oh, that's exciting. So what you got? Cool. What was kind of like the difference? You got 6 clutches. You said, is there like much time between all 6?
Pretty spread actually. They are. The last one is probably 6 weeks away from the first one. They're
okay, that's good.
And I was a bit unsure whether that last one was going to come. I think I said to you, I'm not sure about her. I think she's small. Right. I thought she was going to disappoint me with slugs, but she slipped out 10 or 12 or something. Like, fantastic effort for a small girl. But yeah, they'll be definitely fun to cut. And I tried to separate a few of them to keep caramel out of some, and some with 2 caramel, some with jag, some without. There's
mixed bag of adventure.
Yeah, I want to know, if there's a white one that's a snow granite, it can only be a snow granite, it couldn't be a moon, can be super moon. It's just going to be, it's nuts. The odds on some of that stuff's off its head. So I just hope for some visuals. Pray to the gods, almighty gods, please be kind to me in those 6. I'll ask you for nothing more until next year.
That's what I get told.
we will wait and see, but bullshit odds on some of the things to run down. But
yeah, well, every time you add the green, up goes the odds by multiple of 4. So
yep, one in 64, and then one in 128, and one in 256, and then supers at 512. There's going to be some stupid things to chase.
Yeah, well,
we've got 76 eggs. Yeah, 76 eggs. I hope to see some of the things I'd like to see. I think it's going to be.
I should cut them for you.
Sure, come on over.
Because I think I could get at least 70 wild types.
Post triple head, come on.
Yes, post triple head, which they won't be.
and you would get 55 boys too, just to
that's right. Yeah,
to prove your dominance.
Yep, and the rest will just be caramels and jags.
Yes, we know how much you love those hemi beans.
That's it. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm not sure what I got coming on next. I know there's a couple more ants like WT plus marbles like yours coming up.
Yep. More pepper stuff.
There's another caramels jag. There is today. There's another clutch. I think I'm another week or so off before I start to see. But I think I saw today. There's the striped pepper clutch. So the striped albino boy. So I'll have to have a look. I'm still in incubator 1 yet. So when they're all done, I'll go and look in what's in incubator number 2. But
more to come.
Yeah. So still more. So yeah, there'll be some. Hopefully, providing the rest of the clutches pip normally as they normally do, and then you can go on from there. Not like this clutch here for whatever reason. It's just one of those things.
Snakes just do snake things, please. Just do what you're meant to do.
That's exactly right.
And try to be a snail and leave your shell too early.
That's it. But anyway, all right. I think we should probably round it up there, mate, before it gets a little bit late. We have to work in the morning.
Well, that's different for you, isn't it? Yes, we do have to work tomorrow.
You think my boss would let me come in late or not at all?
Maybe. Boss kind of lets you do nothing all day.
So. Well, we have to keep up to date with what's going on in the reptile world, don't we?
We do. We certainly do. That's part of our job.
That's it. All right, Brent. So if people are looking for you to find animals or say hello, where do they find you?
KHP Reptiles. All the messages come. Brent Smith on Messenger. And you, Mr. Darren.
Yeah. Rally by Design or Darren Whittaker on Facebook Messenger. And obviously both of our YouTube channels are there as well. So thanks, guys, for dropping in, saying hello, and all the comments. We do try to keep up, and we appreciate, if you drop in, post something up in the chat so we can acknowledge people that come along. It's, the more the merrier. So thanks, guys, and we shall hopefully see you maybe within a week or so.
I think so. I'm hoping so within a week for the for a couple of nice carpet clutches.
Excellent. Night, guys. Thanks for dropping in, and we will see you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.